Hello everyone, I'm currently driving to Sydney International Airport to catch an international flight. In this video, I show you what I do from the time I arrive at the airport until I board the plane. The airport apron is coming into view. Right in front of me, I can see an Etihad Airways plane unable to return temporarily to its home country in the Middle East. The Moxie Hotel, the airport hotel, is coming into view. This area is near domestic terminal. We came here, right? There are drive-through lanes for McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken. I thought I'd been here to the McDonald's near the airport there before, but it seemed that wasn't the one. If you turn left here, you'll go to the domestic terminal. Left is domestic, right? Let's drive straight there since this is an international flight.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
The Qantas hangar came into view. I could see lots of Qantas airplanes with the kangaroo logo on their wings.
In 1 kilometer, keep left.
The domestic terminal and the international terminal are located on the opposite side of the runway. Since they are quite a distance apart, please be careful. If you go to the wrong one, it will take quite a while to get back.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left.
I can now see the white bridge. Once I cross this bridge, the international terminal will be right in front of me. I left early this morning to avoid getting stuck in traffic, but the roads were clear, so I arrived pretty quickly. Sydney International Airport is quite close to downtown Sydney, which makes it very convenient. In terms of distance, it's about as close as Fukuoka Airport is to Hakata Station in Kyushu. I'm looking for a parking spot first, but as I followed the signs, I ended up at the drop-off area on the departure floor. It's the departure floor, right? So this is right here. Since parking fees at Australian airports are very high, it seems many people choose not to park there at all, but simply drop off their friends or family at the entrance and head home. This time we are parking the car in the parking lot. I'll have him see me off inside the airport. I saw an arrow pointing toward the parking lot on the right, but it went by so fast that I missed it. The next came into view was the valet parking. That's not it. There are no signs directing visitors to the parking lot. Perhaps they don't expect many people to come by car, but finding a parking spot seems to be quite challenging. Before I knew it, we had left the terminal. I guess we'll just go around again. Just as I was thinking that, I finally saw a sign for the parking lot. Let's park here. Okay, let's go in. There are no parking tickets here. It's the system where your license plate is scanned. At $12 for 30 minutes and $24 for 1 hour. The parking fees are quite high. It looks like the lower levels are full, so let's head up to the higher levels. The number of available spots is displayed. It's actually pretty helpful. So we ended up parking on the top floor. There are no exit signs here either, so it's hard to tell which way to go. I took the elevator down to the second floor where we are departing from. The departure terminals are connected by the walkway. Traffic lights in Australia make you feel rushed with their sounds. 어떻지? Alright, let's go inside. First, let's check the flight detail. My flight is headed to Hong Kong. It looks like it's the last flight of the day. It might depend on the time of day, but I don't think it's very crowded at this hour. I can see the ANA check-in counters. I'm not going there this time. I'd actually prefer to fly this way, but direct flights are expensive. The age counter is now in sight. I'll check in here this time. Busy. It's pretty crowded here. It's 3 hours before departure, but there's already a long line. First, let's do a self-check-in here. By the time I finished the self-check-in, the line had grown even longer. At this rate, it looks like it takes over an hour just to check in my luggage. However, thanks to my frequent flyer status, I can use the business class counter this time. I've recently come to realize that status really matters when checking for international flights like this. At Japan's top-rated airports, checking is quick and easy, but overseas it tends to take quite a while. I finished checking my luggage in less than 10 minutes. Let's head to security and immigration. At many international airports, there aren't any shops before security, but there are lots of them here. There are Tim Tams here. 4 of them cost $24. We are here at the security checkpoint. This is where we say goodbye. We took a photo in front of this logo. The departure procedures were completed in no time. There wasn't a line at all. From here, the duty-free shops line the area. The distinctive scent of perfume filled the air. There are lots of things that catch my eye, but with the yen so weak these days, I can't afford to buy anything. Let's just keep walking for now. It was close to the Lunar New Year, so there's quite a bit of red in the decorations. I saw a lot of horse-themed decorations. This year's zodiac animal in various places. It seems like they are trying to appeal to rich Chinese tourists. I found Tim Tam here too. They are $6 each. It might be cheaper to buy them at the supermarket in town. There is also a mini Apple store. It might be cheaper because it's tax-free, but with the weak yen, it's definitely cheaper to buy it in Japan. There are some high-end brand stores here, but let's just keep moving. Okay, let's find a lounge. I received an invitation to the business lounge. Since I usually just scan the barcode on my boarding pass, getting a paper invitation feels a lot more special, and I'm really happy about it. There is a sign for the lounge. It's located in the direction of gate 8 through 10. The lounge available this time is the Qantas Business Lounge. Since Qantas is based in Sydney, I'm really looking forward to using their lounge. There is a clear sign here. That's good. There is also a fast food place like McDonald's nearby. It's kind of tempting, but I'll just take a look this time. There's a cute stuffed animal shop. I'm making a few extra stops along the way, but I just remembered another lounge I can use with my priority purse, so I would like to walk over there. It's a bit of a long walk. I walked quite a bit. Instead of relaxing in the lounge, I always end up walking around and getting tired. This area is quite a distance from immigration. I get the impression that there are lots of Star Alliance flights here. Qantas isn't part of that alliance. By the way, New Zealand Air Lounge, part of Star Alliance, is located around here. I saw the Sydney Airport logo here as well. I actually wanted to share some photos of the cafe I visited using my priority pass, but I didn't have much of data left. Here's the water and the matcha latte I got for free at the cafe. They were delicious. Okay, let's head to the Qantas Lounge. This is the entrance. Let's go inside. I showed my invitation at the reception desk here. Hello. The lounge is on the floor below, so take the escalator down. It looks bright and has a nice atmosphere. The buffet is right there. There are plenty of tables. There are large windows. I've secured a spot on the sofa. Let's head to the buffet. First, drinks. There are plenty of drinks in the fridge. There are several types of beer. There is a selection of alcoholic beverages here as well. There's quite a variety of wines too. Let's take a look at the food. Here's a cold salad. There are also some light snacks available. You can also enjoy the food and the waffles here. There is also a hot meal. It looks delicious. There is also a coffee stand here, just like you'd expect it in Australia. They make the coffee right there in front of you. Here's what I had today. The soup was warm and delicious. You can imagine the other flavors for yourself. Although the lounge is spacious and has plenty of seats, there is just one drawback. There aren't many places to plug in the lounge, so I couldn't charge my device. Since boarding time is approaching, I'm leaving the lounge and heading to the gate. I'm about to board the Cathay Pacific flight to Hong Kong. It seems that flight was the last one of the day, so the terminal had become quiet. The boarding gate is right there. Okay, I wrap up this video here. What did you think of this video? In the next video, I'd like to share my experience flying to Hong Kong on Cathay Pacific Airways. Thank you for watching again. See you in the next video. Bye for now.